Today we're going to be taking a look at The Last Cookie, our short film that debuted a couple months ago. I never did a behind the shots for it, so we're going to do one right now, starting with first shot.
3, 2, 1, go.
Actually did it. Okay.
Alright, Mike doesn't want to do another take. Let's just cut it.
So I don't believe we did that much to this. There's all natural light coming through this side of the room. Everything else is practical. That wreath is actually fake. You can kind of tell. Actually, you know what? You can really tell. But it's a visual, like a 2D wreath that's up there. I fought to keep it in there because that wall looks so bare. Everyone else thought it was kind of questionable, but I just wanted to fill the space. So anyway, that wreath is fake. We get to this shot, and this is a fun one because this is entirely fake lighting. This was done at night. We ran out of daylight in that room, and all we did was throw a big old softbox over here and create some light, and I think just throw maybe a fill light over here just for a little bit of evenness. Now we switch it up. We go to night mode. I love night mode here. Oh, love that shot. That is just so delicious. So I think what we got going on here is we had initially placed a light outside in the freezing cold, but we are using practical sabers too. That is a practical blue glow that he's getting on him. But all of this and all of this back here is coming from a single point of light back there. And then I believe maybe just a little bit of fill from like a wand light or something. One of our favorite tricks is to just throw a tiny wand light or a tiny 60-watt light on one side, just at 1% brightness to fill in some of those shadows.
Hit it. Beautiful.
And we're off to the races. Boom, boom, boom. You really start to see these rays back here. You want to make your video cinematic? Haze it up, baby. We hazed up that room so much you could barely see. So anyway, that's how you start getting these little bands of light going on here. Ah, there you go. There's the rays. Woohoo! Now we're cooking. You have haze and you have things obstructing that light, which is a plant back here, literally a freaking plant. It separates those light beams and you get beautiful light beams. Thank you, plant, for being there when I needed a friend. This shot made me realize when I was looking at it in post-production that this was all kind of practical shadows from that one big light we had outside. And now I'm starting to think we could have used a gobo in this situation to create literally a window pane of light. I think would have been the perfect solution for this blank wall that was giving us nothing. So, gobos, use them in the future. Note to self. And this wound up being such a great shot of Mike here. So good, dude. And we kind of finished off that sequence with a big wide shot. Beautiful.
Good.
Here's where we started to have some fun, man. For all of the fire and all the smoke and everything in this movie, we used Action VFX, the website where you can buy visual effects assets. I wasn't sure which one to use for this shot, like a branch catching on fire. So I snipped part of a bush that looked similar to that and set it on fire in total darkness so that I could use just a transfer mode to get that flame from it. And it worked pretty good. I love the way the shot looks. And here's where those visual effects assets really start to come into play. And I'm pretty happy with how this stuff turned out. You know, I think some of the weaker points are where the flames actually touch the pillows and stuff. I'm no visual effects artist. I just did what I thought looked kind of cool. And I think for this stuff, it worked pretty well. You know, if we thought ahead, we would have done some practical glow on this stuff, or I should have done more digital glow. There's like no glow on that, but eh. And this shot was actually inspired by Edgar Wright style stuff. So little pinch zooms, little pans, little twists, and things like that. we tried to come up with a creative way to throw knives, which is not something we've ever done before, nor something we did at all here because it's all fake knives. As it turns out, it's pretty easy to get a CG model of like a crappy kitchen knife and just throw a ton of motion blur on it.
And I'll make the sound. And funt. And funt. Okay.
That fireman, for what it is, I think that looks pretty good. This one actually is mixed with a practical glow on the floor and on that stuff. I think we had a light literally behind this counter, just doing like a warm glow fire effect on all this crap. The one thing we didn't do, which, you know, most of the stuff was done at like 2 or 3 in the morning, so you can't really fault yourself, but there is no backlight on Miss Natalie here. Look at that edge. Look at how much fire is coming from over here, and she's just completely dark on that one side. So that definitely would have blended the shots even more and given a more complete look. Plus, I don't love the way there's just like nothing going on over there. It's all good.
And you're in awe. Yeah. Open that mouth, say wow. I just wanted to see what you do.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to talk about this. I had so much fun doing custom lens flares in DaVinci Resolve. I had no idea how powerful the like lens flare engine, I guess you would call it, is in DaVinci. Combining that with some visual effects assets got me a really nice look here on the Baby Yoda shot. I think after this, there's not too much to talk about. This is all daylight with a little bit of fill in the middle. One thing I did say from this was we did some of these like tilt shots, and it got me really thinking about taking advantage of pans and tilts when they're applicable to showing things to the audience. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time on Behind the Shots. Any comments or questions, of course, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys next time on Helium Turtle Studios. Helium Turtle Studios. Been saying that for 2 years, and I still can't say it right. Anyhow, happy Christmas. Merry Kwanzaa. The Jewish one. Hanukkah, that's the name of it. I know my holidays. I know them real good.